Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that in 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out great tits. New York's Jay Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not...
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This one fielded at the 5. Throwing to start here is Tua. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 35 on second down, Tua. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Play action, now it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. On second down, Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Here's Tua. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now?
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Raheem Mostert with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. Tua to try again on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws hasn't helped them enough. They're trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's Connor. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. And again, it's Tagovailoa. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Play number 7 coming on this drive. Exploded inches. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was able to for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf. On now the Miami field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to be dropped following. Seven past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, 1st-round pick in 2020. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The Texans at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. (10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Texans 7-7.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down and 4, Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. He finds his man, complete. It's Connor. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Play action. It's Fields. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st down, Fields. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Fields. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Right inside the 15 before they drop it. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. From midfield, here's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, man. It's a waste of time. Seriously? Is that even a play? Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
I see the surprise in the face there. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up at that time. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there in 3rd down as that was not easy to hold on to. And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. Shreds him with a stiff arm. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Yellow, blue. Red, yellow.
Here's Tua. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
From a defense's perspective, anytime you have guys back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down, Swift. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, here's Swift. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From just shy of midfield, Fields. And he's caught Michael Pittman with it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. Now it's Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
That's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and then a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Here's Fields. This will go to Henry out wide. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play action. Tagovailoa. He's going to get this complete to Gaskin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Tua now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Connor. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They run with Mostert off the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, here's Mostert again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to pass. Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And the slot man goes in motion left. One play action. Fields. And that'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there with the catch and run. 71 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Evans. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here this third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Come on, set.
On play action, here's Tua. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. As a drop, Tua to get to the third down. But he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people are bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to have that one in.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Evans, 57 yards. And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of rolling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A first down carry for Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the 50, here's Fields. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call him tippy toes if that one was completed.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Fields now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They snap it to Fields. He'll get this one to Pittman. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
In motion, Hill. Play action. Now it's Tua. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Just couldn't connect. Now it's sending back to the drawing board.
So an incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Now Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught inside the 5. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Two are going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a really good way.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. This is caught by Evans. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Evans, 37 yards. And the Texans will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In motion, Hill. Tua now on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa being chased out left. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. But probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now a first down throw, Fields. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mike Evans from 19 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And now here's another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Fields on first down. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That turns over. Now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
What is this?
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. This is caught inside the 15. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, a field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this remains, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Texans, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.